Hello! Just look who we've got here. It's the one and only Mr. Alfred Aloysius Michael Tublington Chunks. Not really. His name is actually Alfie Michael. So we've got Mr. Alfie because it's his turn to have a feed. And do you want dinner? Are you hungry? Is that a silly question? Yeah, he's always hungry and he always wants his dinner, providing it isn't greens. Actually, it's not greens this week. He's in luck. First food we picked out of the fridge was something very luscious, another one of these new foods from Floam HQ. So he's going to have something very delicious today, aren't you, Alf? If I can get you into your bib, so let's put on your coverall bib. It's a great idea, this bib with sleeves, but it does take a little bit of getting into, especially when you're Alfie. Come on, put your hand in there, please. Do not give me the runaround, or I will have to bite your nose off. And biting your nose off would not be nice, because it's tough. I don't like eating noses. They're tough, they're gristly. They're not really very tasty things to eat, even with hot sauce. No, not even with mustard on. That wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good. So could you sort of put your hand through here? That would be nice. I hope you've all had an interesting week thus far. It's actually quite an interesting week for us last week, as you've heard if you've been watching me so far this week, and a bit of last week. All kinds of things, new things happening, and things turning up that we didn't expect, and things turning out like we didn't expect them to turn. But I'm hoping by next week I'll have some even more interesting news to tell and things to show you. So you never do know. Never do know. Never can tell, can you? Right, can you just pop this behind you so that you're even better in shot? And put your head up, or I will have to yank your head. That won't be good either. Right then, let's see how we do this. Alfie has his usual guess how much I love you bowl. Can we put your hand down there, buddy? Please. And his utensils spoon with the butterflies, which is quite cute. And we have food. Look at that colour. Isn't that a lovely colour? Deep pink. What, Alf? Alfie, you do like pink. Pink is not girlish. Perfectly alright. Oops. Plop. Big plop. So this smells lusciously of watermelon. And it really is quite delumptious. It smells really scrumptious, actually. Now, just a minute, Alf. Mummy's got to mash it up. Just give her a second. She can't do everything all in a minute. She's only got one pair of hands. Actually, this utensil spoon is great to feed with because it does an excellent job of getting the food where I want it in the bowl. And then cutting it into bite-sized sections. There we go. There. Okay, just a minute, Mr. Pigly. Mummy's getting you first bite. Just hold on 1 secundo. There we go. Here we go then. Open mush. As I said last week, apply to face. Very good boy. Oh, yes, we like that. We're all over that, aren't we? Like a rash. Yum, yum, yum. Nom, nom, nom. Yes. More mummy, please. Well, actually, that's the kind of Alfie I like. That tries to bite my hand off with the spoon still in it. That's the kind of Alfie I like. Yes. There you go, horrible. Oh, horrific child. Horrific child, yes you are. Horrendous, horrific child. I do love you, little guy. I do love you. Yes, I do. I probably told you this before, but at my very, very first doll show, I was hell-bent for leather on having a silicone baby, and nothing else would do. I want a silicone baby for September. Only a silicone baby will do. And I saw every kind of baby you could possibly open up. Imagine there. There. Oh, you are eating this nicely. Well done, my precious. And I saw every kind of baby. I do remember one of the ones I saw was a beautiful baby girl, big plump baby, in a dress of the most delicious hand-woven lace. And she had those, I think they're called Lochner, blue eyes from Germany, crystal blue eyes. And I've since had them on one of my babies, and they seem to follow you wherever you go. Those kind of eyes, really gorgeous eyes. And I part of me wishes, that I'd got her because she was gorgeous. And I also saw a toddler called Charlie, and he was much like Alfie, a big fat baby, big chunk of a baby. And why didn't I just ask how much he was and buy him, because I loved him to bits. But only a silicone baby would do, and of course I came back with little Leah. And actually I'm going to get to see little Leah sometime this year, because little Leah's mummy's coming down to see me in the spring, and she's going to bring Leah with her. And actually to get to hold Leah again is going to be really special. Really, really special. There you go, my precious. Look at you, you're like a magpie. Or a, what do you call those things? Gannet. A gannet bird. Wah, ah, wah, wah. Ah. Well done, Alf. Good boy. Very good boy. So, yeah, I was thinking of that toddler for such a long time and wondering what happened to him and where he'd gone. I saw him in September 2012 in Birmingham. I wonder who has him now. I just wonder. I don't know who reborned him or what sculpt he was or anything. So anyway, I wanted a plump, a big chunky boy like Charlie. And the minute Alfie went onto my lap last August, the reason that I was so tearful, I'm always tearful when I get a new baby, but the reason that I was so tearful that time was because I thought, I finally got my Charlie. I finally got that big chunky boy that, open up, Alf. There you go. Oh, you're liking that, aren't you? I finally got the Charlie that I've wanted for so long, that toddler that I should have bought but didn't because I was so bent on silicone. And don't get me wrong, however it turned out, I have no regrets about buying Leah. She introduced me to my dream giver, the wonderful Ellie Colbert, who has made me so many gorgeous, beautiful beyond belief babies, including Alfie, including Lacey, including our new daughter Lake, who's going to be with us in the spring. And I hope Ellie, and including, of course, Bert, for goodness sake. What would my life have been like if I didn't have Bert? I'd shudder to imagine. There you go. There you go, my poppet. So no regrets, but there was just a little twinge in my heart. I just wish I'd have brought Charlie home. But as soon as I got Alfie, I was like, don't need to think about that anymore. I've got my big chunky toddler boy that I've always wanted, and it was just lovely. It was lovely, and it's just really, really nice. Oh, I know what I was going to say to you as well. A friend of mine asked me, is Floam really safe to use with the vinyl? Can I really feed it? If it touches the face, does it really not stain? Now, I try very hard not to touch it to the face. You can see here, I'm really trying very hard not to get it on their mouths. But the odd accident does occur, and I do try, but sometimes it does touch their mouths. But no, it does not stain. As far as I've ever been able to gather, I do check with my sighted helpers, and they say no, there aren't any stains on them. So yes, as far as I am aware, you've nearly finished, Alf. Mummy's been yattering, and you're nearly finished this. 2 more bites. As far as I'm aware, this is a safer thing to use as reborn baby food as anything I've ever come across. I wouldn't recommend sort of squodging it onto them, making an artificial mess. I don't know that would be very safe at all. But if you accidentally get a little bit onto the lips and then take it straight off, last one, darling, last one, then I would say yes, you are safe there, because I've had things on Alfie's lips, I've had things on Brooke's lips, I've just taken it off, and no stains there. Alfie, you greedy pig, you've eaten all that. Good boy. And I've talked long enough. Thank you for taking the trouble and putting up with me. So I will see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, do take care of yourselves and enjoy your babies. And let's be good to one another. Bye-bye.